Hi, welcome everyone. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Feels unreal that we're already at the finale. Yeah, what am I looking? Okay, oh, I forgot I was a beast too. We'll rock the beast look for a little bit. We have very little lore to go through, so I'm gonna go through it quickly. I did want to read Laurence, the translation of his lyrics. We have less lore to cover, so this will be pretty quick because we didn't do much. We pretty much just fought Laurence the entire time. But here, without further delay, here are Laurence's lyrics, the English translation. If you desire the sacrament, learn that you shall be rewarded with the holy blood. You shall be rewarded with the secret holy blood. I attain humanity, its brilliance, and lose it. You all beware, the blood is nectar from blasphemy. Peer into the mystery, and the beast will peer into you. You all beware, the blood is nectar from blasphemy. Though that is all we can rely on. And then the music at this point, it gets very like a cappella except for this low drone in the back, and the words are delivered really slowly. It's like ignotus, and like that makes me feel like there's a lot of emphasis being placed on these particular words. And then when I looked up what the translation of these words were, it was pretty shocking. But the words that are given the most emphasis in this entire song are ignorant one, fear, ignorant one, you do well to fear the blood. And then it continues, you all be careful with the holy blood, peer into the mystery, though that is all we can rely on, I believe. But that's such a noble looking beast. Yes, that's me. But I love that the words that kind of come as like a warning are ignorant one, fear, ignorant one, you do well to fear the blood. Because clearly Laurence did not. And while we're talking about that, I did want to talk a little bit about the characterization of Laurence because it actually changed as the game went on. Let me talk about first, with the Wendigo symbolism, it totally didn't even occur to me that we were talking about one of the Wendigo stories included a Wendigo having its legs cut off and then eating its own legs, and I said that reminded me a bit of the blood-starved beast pulling her own back off. But also, I totally missed the obvious thing, which is that Laurence loses his legs in the fight. That's his second phase, is that he loses his legs. So I think that was FromSoft being like, hey, in case you didn't think that he was supposed to represent like a Wendigo, or that we weren't tying him with greed or anything, like here's some very obvious symbolism to tie him specifically to that creature in that mythos. I have wrote in parentheses full bastard mode because originally Laurence was actually a little more sympathetic. There's some cut dialogue with him where he is expressing to someone that I'll just like redo it. Anyway, because I'm doing Marvelous Spiral and it focuses so heavily on Gehrman, I'm so used to listening to Gehrman's cut dialogue, all of his dialogue, including his cut dialogue. And so I have like pretty much all of his lines memorized. So then I was listening to a collection of like everybody's cut dialogue, and then there was some Laurence cut dialogue, and I'm so familiar with Gehrman's dialogue that when I heard Laurence's dialogue, I was like, oh my god, this is the other half of the conversation. There was a scene where these two characters were speaking. The conversation, pretty much as I was able to piece it together with all the pieces that I had, goes like this, but it might be incomplete, so just keep that in mind.
So you're intent on hunting beasts? Even if they are men?
Yes, the hunt must go on. It is all that keeps us human now.
Why must you?
Farewell, Laurence. I await the realization of your ministration.
Indeed, Gehrman. It won't be long.
That's kind of how the conversation went. But it was interesting that Laurence, in that conversation, that was cut. Keep in mind, this is cut content. Laurence was originally going to be more sympathetic towards these people and what they're becoming. He says, you insist on hunting them even when they are men. And then Gehrman was portrayed as a little more bloodthirsty. He was like, yeah, let's keep killing them even though they're men. Which this is clearly different from how these two characters are portrayed in the game itself as we come to know them. If you watch the Agony of Effort playlist by Charred Thermos that I keep talking about because it's amazing. The very first video is about, they do talk about Gehrman actually being more of a Long John Silver type character. Like, he has a peg leg on purpose, possibly to reference Long John Silver and to reference William Ernest Henley, who was friends with Robert Louis Stevenson. Robert Louis Stevenson wrote Treasure Island and Jekyll and Hyde. He was friends with William Ernest Henley, who is the poet who wrote a bunch of poems about a horrible experience he had in a Victorian hospital, and he ended up losing his leg. It had to be amputated, and he had a peg leg for a while, and Long John Silver was based on him, on this very warm, charismatic character who is a mentor type figure and then betrays the lead character at the end. I don't think William Ernest Henley betrayed Robert Louis Stevenson, but the character of Long John Silver does. And it seems like there's a lot of evidence for FromSoft basing Gehrman a bit on Long John Silver, because he's a mentor figure, and at one point, like, Willem mentions a betrayal in the original dialogue between Laurence and Willem. That we do experience this scene in the game. After we touch Lawrence's skull, we hear Laurence and Willem talking about Lawrence's leaving. In the cut dialogue, Willem says, "So, you seek now to betray me, as Gehrman did." So originally Gehrman was supposed to be a bit more of a traitor. Clearly these characters have changed, but to talk about that, I'm gonna have to put the fan on because I'm starting to get overstimulated by my own sweat. Give me a moment. I hate summer. Okay, moving on. So Laurence and Gehrman are portrayed differently, clearly. They kind of ditched the idea of Gehrman being a traitor, and he kind of definitely became more of his own thing. It also seems like when the DLC came out and we actually get to experience Laurence in this fight, according to his lyrics in his song, and then also what was cut and why, and then his Wendigo design, it seems like they went, as I wrote, full bastard mode with Laurence. He's still a complex figure. I think aside from greed, he is also very prideful. And I forgot to mention this when I was talking about Wendigo's symbolism, but a lot of the greed of a Wendigo can sometimes have to do with like self-aggrandizement. And I feel like that is appropriate for Laurence. I don't feel like any other kind of person would create a religion and put themselves at the top and like be a good person. He's still complex though. I think he truly believed in what he was doing. Peer into the mystery and the beast will peer into you. That is all we can rely. That is all we can rely on. And then the words end with I believe. There's a lot of debate as to like whether Laurence was creating this religion and he didn't believe in what he was doing and he was just doing it literally for power. Yeah, but it probably got way above his head. Yeah, I think that's correct. I think that is his arc, is that he was a little prideful. We can hear that pride in his voice when he's leaving Willem in that cutscene. He truly believes in what he's doing. When Willem says, "You are betraying me," and he says, "No, but you'll never listen." He doesn't see it as betrayal, and he believes that what he's doing is correct, but he can't do it with this old codger who won't listen, so he's going to go do it himself. And it's interesting how often ambition is tied up with pride and self-aggrandizement. We see this a lot in Western mythos. I think that comes from the tale of Lucifer, because in our version, in Christianity, Lucifer, his biggest sin is that he is prideful. There's a completely like different version in like Islam, the Islamic Lucifer and things like that. But in the Christian version, he wants to be like the greatest of the angels, and then eventually he wants to be greater than God. I feel like there's kind of a similar arc with Laurence. He at first wanted to be greater than Willem, and now communion with these gods via the blood, and he's trying to raise himself. And it made me think of when we read Adeline's blood vial description. We fail to realize our own latent potential until the moment it is lost and we sense its absence. Ironically, this is the very nature of insight, like the moment one licks one's own blood only to be startled by its sweetness. We read that on Adeline's blood, and then I said that that applied to the Holy Church, but I think it also specifically applies to Laurence. I think he, in embracing the beastliness, since we got this rune off of him, he was like, oh, I'm doing it, I'm transforming myself and I'm reaching godhood. But then he accidentally, one day tasted his own blood, as it were, either literally or metaphorically, and then he was surprised to find it sweet. And then I can just imagine this moment of like, uh-oh, with him, where he's like, oh yeah, I was doing it, and then it's like, uh-oh, I'm actually descending the opposite way. Kind of that voicing that worry of Ludwig when he says, "So, a beast-possessed degenerate was I, as my detractors made eminently clear." It makes me think of Laurence, too. So it seems like the characterization of Laurence, he is still very complex. I think he did believe in what he was doing, and I think he did want to share these healing properties with his community and with Yharnam, but he kind of had that pride of like, oh, okay, well, civilizations have fallen to the bestial scourge, but that won't be me, but that won't be me, that won't be me, which, like, a lot of people feel, and that's sort of that pride. But I think eventually he started becoming more obsessed with experimenting on the public and using the blood to experiment on them to further his own research. And I think absolutely he transformed into a beast, so he was clearly imbibing or injecting the blood to some degree as well. So we don't know if he was purposefully experimenting on himself or if he was doing something where he needed the healing properties. Maybe he was sick, maybe he had a plague of some sort and he needed blood. We don't know why, but to some degree he was using blood. Maybe that's enough about Laurence. Let's talk about Maria again. So I mentioned that the Nightmare Research Hall puts us in Maria's mindset, like being lost in the dead ends, and it's disorienting, it's dangerous, it's connected to time because of that corkscrew sort of element. There are stairways that lead to nowhere, just like her research. But I neglected to mention that another way we're put into Maria's mindset is we get to do our own experiment on Adeline. That entire section does a really good job, in my opinion, of kind of delivering us to that mind space that Maria was in when she was working at that research hall. That's about it for now. We're going to go ahead and take care of the orphan, but first I wanted to warm up a little bit because I haven't touched this game in 2 weeks. So there is like a little section of the fishing hamlet that we haven't explored yet. It was so dark I couldn't tell if my lantern was on. So we're gonna explore that. If I can remember how to get there. Oh. I also, like, never gave him proper reference. R.I.P. Simon. You are a real one. I think this gravestone and this sunflower are directly connected to whatever well, now we know it's Kos. I'm not going to zoom in because it's not going to do anything, but there we go. Now we know this is Kos. Sorry for my throat noise. Because we had a baby emerge out of it, and it was called the Orphan of Kos, so we know that this is Kos. We know she's a great one. Mikolash was praying to her at one point. But yeah, there's this whole area down here that we actually haven't... Can I go down here? Oh, I guess so. Hello. Oh, come back. Uh-oh, I've walked into a trap. Where? Oh, there you are. Oh! I guess we'll have to go down. I don't really want to, though. No, stop! This is when it would be nice to have a bow blade. This was a trap. Ah, I'm gonna have to deal with it. Wait, is it hitting me? Or is it going above? Ah, it's going above, haha. Okay, dog dead. I want to get rid of the dogs. I don't mind the other guys. But the dogs are a problem. Oh, the camera won't let me. Dogs, 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 dogs. Gimme dog, gimme dog, gimme dog, gimme dog. There we go. No, stop it. Dog. Damn. Oh god. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oops. Okay, this time maybe let's not fall into a trap. I was just like, let's go exploring. What is this, Elden Ring? Also, I have the church pick out because I haven't used it. Oh, shark. Oh, I hate him. Let's go this way instead, maybe. There's a ladder, and there's some goodies down here. I don't trust anything. I'm not as familiar with this level, since it's much harder to get here. I'm not falling in there. Is he gonna come over here? Oh my god. There's these guys. I wonder if... do I have... Molotovs? I don't. Gonna have to shoot ya. Oh, this is where I was, right? And then I, like, fell through. Yes. Oh. What? I've already picked up from you. Maybe I should go down here. There's bombs over there. Oh, there's a guy there too. Oh! Well, now you get to see this grab attack. It's so funny to me. I'm dead again. That grab attack is so funny to me because typically a lot of the grab attacks, they either like kill you or they swallow you or whatever, and they end that way, or they just like stop attacking you. But this is the only grab attack where like the hunter actually pushes the enemy off. It's like they're attacking him, like and then he's like, stop it, and pushes them off. It's very funny to me. I don't care much about echoes at this point. I just want to get some of the goodies. Let's go this way. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. Please heal. I'm just like overexcited. More dogs. Beast-hide garb. The bloodied hide of a horrible cleric beast pulled over the back. Without the attached beast hide, this foreign garb wouldn't raise anyone's eyebrows. Brador donned a compatriot's beastly scalp and hide while still moist with blood. Most of the blood stains on this hide were from that day. So this is the piece that goes with his headpiece. I don't believe... Yeah, it doesn't... Because we have the rune on it, it doesn't make any difference what headpiece we're wearing. But this is Brador's garb. It makes me look even more beastly. Oh man, he grabbed me again. Now you can watch. My hunter's just like, get off! Sure, I'll do it through the wall, I don't care. There's those guys. Ooh, it's kind of fast too, that's nice. Show that wall who's boss. Oh, you had my echoes. Okay, cool. What do I hear? Oh, I thought it was a shark for a second. Okay, it's just you. That's fine. Oh, you can do it too. It's so dumb. Dog. do that. I don't even know what that does, but I don't like it. I hear someone walking around above me. I wish I had Molotovs. This would be so funny otherwise. Oh, I clicked triangle for interact. I haven't even been playing Elden Ring. Whomst. I'm gonna get hit, I'm gonna get hit, I'm gonna get hit, I'm gonna get hit. Let me up anyway. Yeah, I'm not falling for that again. Aha! Revenge. Bullets. A bolt gem, interesting. I think that's it. I hear someone. Oh, what? There's a body in this boat. Looks very pale and kind of like translucent, like a lot of these like sea creatures. There's multiple bodies. It's got a skull, so it's dead, clearly. It's wrapped up, like reverentially. I still think that sun looks very, Astral Clock Tower in shape. How do I get back up? No. I wanna go home. Let me go home. I wanna go home. Yeah, I think this is the way. Because then we can go over here. Then we can go over here. Up here. And over here. Let's go spend our echoes, because now I'm properly warmed up. Now it's time to go pay the orphan a visit again. What might we need? Ooh, we are very low on blood vials. Is my cane stronger? Yeah, I think my... Wait, I can't do that math. They're about the same, but the scaling is better on my cane. Okay, for fighting the orphan, I want... Okay, higher blood vials is fine. Let's maybe strengthen our defense so he doesn't kill us. Ooh, raises HP. That might be cool. Arcane is good because he throws arcane stuff at me, I think. Slow poison, frenzy, all defense. I'm gonna die. Okay, let's show this boss who's boss. Let's go put the kid down for a nap. He's very cranky. God, I'm so not ready. Hello, snail ladies. Pray for me. Oh, fun fact. No, I'll tell it later. Oh man, I was trying to parry him. Trying to parry him again. I feel like my best luck will be parrying him. Because that does the best damage. So let's try to do that. Second phase. Yeah, parry's the way to go. Can I shit. He's a little bigger now. Oh my god. I don't know if I can parry his second one. I'm so scared. I need to learn how to dodge him better. I'm not as familiar with his second phase moveset. Oh my god. I'm dead. But hey, we figured out a good way for phase 1 is to parry him. I just need to get better at dodging his second phase. I don't know if you can parry his second phase at all. Well, I didn't use Beast Pellet or anything. I don't think that would be very useful because I won't be hitting him consistently So maybe let's switch to Hunter so that our stamina will be up, so that I can keep dodging. Hunter. Let's wear clothing with high physical defense. Second face, Loki reminds me of an undersea jellyfish, like the wings. Yeah. Yes, I think he's very beautiful with his wings. The blunt force trauma in this game, though. What am I wearing? That's kind of a hot look. What is this? Black church trousers, Maria Hunter gloves, harrowed garb, and... Oh, kind of hot, though. Yeah, this is a look. Okay. I hope we don't have to farm for blood vials. Okay, so here's a stupid fun fact about the Orphan, but it's not lore related. It's production related, but the Orphan is voiced by Mel Blanc, i.e. the guy who voiced Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck and Porky Pig and Sylvester and Tweety, and does all those unhinged Looney Tunes screams. This was discovered by Gehrman985 when he was playing Pizza Tower, and the main character Peppino has a certain scream. He's like, ah, and stuff, and then at one point he goes like, ah, no way, yes way, and then he was like, wait a minute, and he thought he had heard that sound before, and then he found it, and then he played it, and then he compared it to the Orphan of Kos, and it was the exact same. So not MIDI, sorry, they use like some sound libraries for sound effects, and they took Mel Blanc's like silly, it's called like Funny Man Scream and stuff like that, and they took those and pitched it and kind of like put some filters on it, but yeah, Mel Blanc voices the Orphan of Kos. The Orphan is canonically Looney Tunes character now. So yeah, listen and then see if you can hear like unhinged Looney Tunes scream. Alright, Mel Blanc, let's go. Oh my god. Mel Blanc, stop. Oh. Zipped and zapped. His wings are so beautiful. I didn't want to use Yosefka's blood vial yet. Even though there is another one waiting for us in the Nightmare of Mensis, I didn't want to use it yet until I'm more confident on his second phase moveset. We might have to go to Central Yharnam again to mine people for their blood vials and bullets. Let's try to parry him again. That was a jump attack, I guess. I've never done that before. What? Is this Elden Ring? Nap time. You are cranky. You need to go to bed. Cranky little baby needs a nap. Don't hurt your parents. I don't know how to dodge that. How many times have I told you you need to put on pants? Oh god. Oh god, what? How do you dodge it? Stop throwing your toys at me. I know I'm the babysitter, but I doubt your parents would be happy with this. But Mom said I could. I don't believe that. Don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry they killed your mom. Oh my god. Shit. Oh, I'm done. Phase 2 is hard, need to be careful and aggressive. Yeah. I wonder how many blood vials I have left. Oh god. I hate that you have to buy your healing. It makes sense for the lore of Bloodborne though. Like, you aren't guided by like grace or light or bonfires or anything. It's like, it's a physical thing. You have to buy these vials. It makes sense. But it is kind of annoying. At least the healing is quick though. Phase 1's aggressive too, I gotta be honest though. Let me release your spirit. It makes me sad when he makes that hurt noise. How do you dodge it when it's that close? Sorry, I keep stepping on your mom. Oh my god, I couldn't even get up. Oh. I might need to return to Yharnam. Oh, I do. Look, if you see in, look how many blood vials I have. I have only 18. Typically, you can have 20. And then I have a rune on that allows me to have 24. But if I come back to a lantern and I only have 18, that means I literally only have 18 blood vials to my name. So there's nothing in storage right now. There's just just the 18 blood vials in my pocket. Which means we have to go mining for it. Oh! Wait. I've got an idea. Wait, I need to go back. I'm gonna equip the, sorry. I'm gonna go back. I need to equip the eye runes because that increases my discovery rate, which means that they're more likely to drop blood vials, so it'll make this go a bit quicker. If I'm a lumen wood as well, that helps. Wow. Back in this place. Just like old times. And you're still there, jump scaring people. One blood vial, excellent. Like, oh my god, a broccoli head. Please, Dad, finish. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I want blood vials. No response. Blood, 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 blood. No. No one wants to give me their blood? Damn it. Come back here.
I haven't gone anywhere. You've just been running around.
That's what you get. I feel like I'd have better luck mining that guy who drops 5 blood vials in the Hunter's Nightmare near Ludwig's place. Let's check on these ladies. No response. Do you drop blood vials? Oh, yes you do. God, this is gonna take forever. Nothing? Nothing, 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 nothing? You don't drop blood vials, do you? Oh, the werewolves do. 3. Ooh, nice. I don't want a shard. Coins! Coins! We're not doing so well. I think I know what to do. I know what to do. And we're just gonna have to buy them. We're gonna go to the best mining spot in the whole game. We're just gonna purchase it all. Let's go. Install this eye right into my head again. Just take my own eyeball. I'm like, here, just a second. Okay. Oh. What's everyone want for lunch? Here we go. Now we go. Oh, that baby cry is so clear now. Here is the best mining spot right here. Oh, come on. Nice. If I could get those pigs. I'm just afraid of them charging, though. Oh, God. Hello, my dear. Still crying, I see. Oh! That's a good number. Nice. Now let's see how many we have. 86. Nice, okay. Let's change back to what's useful for us. Let's try again. Thanks for bearing with me. That is one of the more annoying aspects of Bloodborne, is that you have to purchase your healing and that you can literally run out. But it makes sense for the lore. It is a highly coveted item, after all. The Yharnamites drink it and are more fond of it even than alcohol. This is a hot look, though. I wish we got the emote from Simon where you can stand there with, like, your hand on your head like you have a migraine. I feel like my character would do that a lot. I mean, we could try a Beast Blood pellet. I don't know how often I hit him, though. That's not variable. Come on. This is going well. Geffen. Yeah. Beast Blood pellet didn't help that much, so we'll just forego that. But parrying helps a lot. Okay, so that's the timing. I forget the timing. Oh, what is the timing? What is the timing? Oh, I went right into that. Oh, I'm dead. But I learned a lot. Became more familiar with his second phase. So we just try again. Oh, I missed it. Thanks for letting me heal near you. How? It doesn't, it's not like reliable to me. Ooh, I had no idea that if you stood right on the body it would just kill you. I thought maybe it would miss me. Well, now we learned. Oh no, the one shot. I had no idea. I thought maybe like it emanates from the body and like standing on the body would like it comes like from under the body or something, and so like if I was standing on it, like kind of like standing on a jellyfish head and then like avoiding the tentacles, maybe I would miss it. But now we learned. Now we learned that no, in fact, you fucking die. Yeah, this fight is intense. It is the hardest fight in Bloodborne, but I'm learning it. I do want to grab Yosefka's blood vial from up here, though. And I think I can compile the other one, so I might be able to just literally carry more using the runes back in the workshop. Oh, where are you, though? Did I already use it? Oh, no. I think the problem we keep running into is that I keep running out of healing. I'm going to use my runes. I'm going to compile to be able to just carry more blood vials on me. Now, how many can we hold? Ooh, 29. Okay, that might do us well. Let's try again. And of course now my face is just itching. Just a heal right next to him. Oh, that went well. Let's try again. I'm writing a paper on the side, and this has been massively entertaining on the other monitor. Well, you'll be here when I do beat him, because that will happen today. I've beaten him before, like several times. He's just always hard each time. I feel like luck has a lot to do with it too, like what attacks he combos, because it really is just like one wrong move, for him as well as me. I just need to get into Zen mode where I just pay attention to his moves. And literally nothing else. Oh no! Oh, I was alive! Well, at least we died early and we didn't end up wasting too many blood vials. But yeah, after we get over this hurdle, the rest of the game will be easier and we'll uncover a lot more lore. He's also a good fight. He's just very difficult. He is fair. He is a fair fight. I'd rather fight him than Melania any day. Try again. So it goes. Good luck on your paper, by the way. All 0 of them. Oh, come on. Ooh. Oh, I went right into that. Oh, God. Oh, definitely gonna miss these Sunday streams. They help motivate me to be at my desk watching and working on homework. Yay! Well, this might not be the last Bloodborne stream, despite it being the finale. We have enough content to do an epilogue. I plan to do an episode after this where we do all the leftover lore that I forgot to talk about, anything I might have missed, and then we complete the last Chalice dungeon on Yahtzik's playthrough, and where we find some more stuff. And then I also wanted to do, sorry, I'm burping a lot, oh my god, I wanted to do a weapon showcase where I, because my character can't lift a lot of like the heavy stuff and he can't do the blood tinge stuff, so I wanted to show you what all these different weapons do. So epilogue stream is going to be last dungeon, a little more lore, vomiting up the rest of the lore that I forgot to talk about in this one, and then like really closing off, closing all our loose ends, and then weapon showcase. Oh my god, the combos. Oh my god. That's not a reliable one to parry. Damn, slightly too late. Oh shit. I think I'm gonna take a lunch break real quick. I haven't eaten much today. Snacks make these fights easier. It's fact. It is fact. Okay, I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. Okay, so it took me all that time to cook my lunch in the first place, so I didn't get to eat it. But look at how many blood vials I have. We only have 10, so I'm gonna go back and mine for some more. And then also I remembered, while I'm waiting for my soup to cool off, I remembered that there is something I wanted to do that could serve as a nice little break from this for a second. I knew this would be tough, but I am genuinely learning his moves. We just gotta get lucky. I'm in a corner! Oh my god! Maybe I should eat. Yeah, give me a few more minutes and I'm gonna actually put this in my face. It's hot. Sorry, I know I said give me a moment to eat. I'm like eating and I am playing at the same time. I'm like muting so you don't hear me slurping soup. I'm highly flammable. 57,000, nice. M'lady. Consider us still technically on break. I'm just... You don't have to pay attention. A pebble, how exciting. I'm gonna take that pebble and throw it away. Come back. No, I don't want to deal with the fire guy. Come here. Oops, not that. He's like, what are you about to do? Make contact at me? What do you think I am, an alien? People think that these guys are Tumerians. Nice, blood vials. Which I think is very plausible. I hate their noises. Why doesn't it work? Oh, boys. Ow. 58,000. While I'm muted, just imagine me slurping soup like... That's what you're missing. Nice. Okay, that's a comfortable amount. Oh, that's a nicer looking number. Okay, we're back from our break. Sorry, I don't know why I pointed at. I was trying to turn on my lantern. You know who the most important part of this journey has been? You. You guys. Gotta give it to you. You're the reason I do anything. Okay, I'm gonna stand at my wall, finish slurping my soup, and then we'll go. Just imagine my hunter standing at the wall, just slurping soup, and his friend's like, "Oh no, I forgot to take more blood vials out of the..." Never mind, we gotta go back and I need to actually take blood vials out of storage. Yeah, I'm imagining my hunter standing there and they're like, "You need to defeat the cosmic entity." I was like, "Okay, I'm eating." Retrieve? Unable to retrieve? What are you talking... Oh, now I have 29. Okay. Why did I go this way? Okay, after my soup. That's what people will be doing when I defeat the orphan. Just preemptively pumping myself up. Let's freaking go. My head is itchy. Fuck. It's like really itchy. It's itchy again. Now my nose is drippy. Ow.
Oh, God.
Please don't die. Simon, this is awful. I love you. The nightmare is almost over. Hang on. It's true. I am learning his moves. I am determined to defeat him today. Am I dead? No. Oh. Oh, itchy face. My thumb is starting to hurt. Oh. Oh my god, my thumb really hurts. My dodge thumb. I feel like I'm doing so little damage to him. What? Oh. Ooh. Ouch. What? I think we're almost there. I've definitely learned more of his moveset. My thumb is starting to hurt and I'm a bit tired. But let's try again. You. Your faith in me keeps me going. Ah. Oh my god, I'm like locked. What happened? I give myself permission to not have to defeat him today. We might have to do a finale part 2. I did not think it would take this long. Universe says we're not ready to be done. That means 2 more Bloodborne streams after this. You got your wish. I will try one more time, and then we'll stop. Or continue, depending on if I do it or not. But I'm definitely getting tired, and I feel myself getting tired. You got it this time, I feel it. I don't know. I'm trying not to think about any of that. I'm trying just to think of, like, trying to reach that zen state where I just pay attention to his moves and nothing else. But thank you for your encouragement. Interestingly, I have found that the best way to handle fights like these is to sort of, like, not really care if you're gonna do it or not. You kind of, like, I don't know, it is a zen state of sorts. So I'm gonna believe in you who believes in me, but I'm also releasing myself from caring about it or judging myself if I don't make it. Okay, that's it. Yeah, Alright, finale part 2. I'm excited to keep trying whenever you're ready. Thank you. I learned a lot about his moveset. So I feel like we could do it. I feel like we could do it next time. I had kind of a tiring week. I was like... I worked more hours than I typically do this week, and then I also, like, went out and attended a friend's performance for another thing late last night, and I'm not in the best shape for fighting the orphan. So glad I was able to tune into the stream. Can't wait for part 2. I'm glad. I hope you enjoy watching the fight, even though it's like the same thing over and over again. I hope it's not boring. But I learned a lot about his moveset, especially his second phase, which I'm less familiar with. I feel like if I'm not so tired this next coming week, we could probably do it. But if not, that's just more Bloodborne streams. So and then we don't have to finish so early. I feel pretty confident that we can beat him next time. I might watch a few other people fight him as well, just to become even more familiar with his moveset. But thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I'll see you next week. We'll do this again. See you next week.